Out of Africa's 1.3 billion people, an estimated 600 million have no access to electricity, and 800 million are financially excluded. Many rural households spend more than 15% of their monthly income on dirty sources of energy, including charcoal, kerosene, and battery power torches. At Better Power, we are providing energy and financial access to the last mile. Our flagship product, the Better Cohort, is a fully sustainable IoT-enabled containerized solution that provides solar-powered electricity for up to 500 households per port. Our integrated mobile app allows customers to track their consumption, make payments, and access digital products. We leverage AI to analyze consumer patterns and match these customers to partners providing integrated value-added services such as loans, insurance, and asset financing. At an average cost of 55 cents per kilowatt-hour consumed, our pay-as-you-go model enables users to pay based on their actual energy consumption, making it affordable and accessible without the stress of acquiring the assets for a long time. We charge a flat $20 connection fee for each user who is connected to any of our ports. At full utilization, we can earn a monthly recurring revenue of $15,000 per each port with 80% net margins. Each port can pay for itself in as little as 8 months, and the lifespan of a port is 25 years. This results in a return on investment of more than 20x. Currently, we've generated over 1 megawatt of electricity from our 600 kVA inverter capacity installed. In our first 14 months of operations, we've earned $300,000 in revenue. Our user acquisition rate is growing at 25% per month, and our monthly recurring revenue is growing at 15%. The Nigerian off-grid market is estimated to be worth $9.2 billion per year, and we intend to capture a 10% market share within the next 3 years. We are currently running pilot projects with global partners, including GIZ, the Global Alliance for People and Planet, USADF, and the World Bank. Based on meeting certain milestones, the combined value of these pilot projects exceeds about $2.3 billion. We are excited to announce we have just launched our 11 kilowatt peak pilot hub at Jewo Community, Southwest Nigeria. This single port can provide clean off-grid energy to fully power 100 households and a community of 25,000 people. Our management team boasts a combined 30 plus years of experience. I lead the team as a founder and CEO with 10 years experience in the renewable energy space and in the technology space, with expertise in product development, commercial operations, and strategy. Our Chief Technology Officer, Yemi, has 15 years of experience in software development in the fintech space, while our COO, Patience, also has 15 years experience in the telecommunications industry. We are raising a blended financing round of $1 million in debt and $500,000 in equity. The funds will be used to deploy our solar ports to 40 off-grid communities across Africa and scale operational capacity. Join Better Power on illuminating lives, fostering economic growth, and building a brighter and more sustainable Africa. Together, let us power progress and empower communities for a future where no one is left in the dark. Thank you.
Imagine spending 8 agonizing days just to vote a simple property appointment, then enduring 8 hours hospital waiting time, only to end up with a permanent disability you'd delay medical intervention. It's hard to believe that this is my mother's story, and if it was, it's still happening today in 2024. This is a situation with more than 20 million patients 8 times a year every year. Poor accessibility to healthcare is a result of deficit of healthcare practitioners, especially specialist doctors, and regional disparities contribute to 1.6 million deaths with curable diseases each year. On average, patients travel 80 kilometers distance to access specialist consultation, spend 5 to 7 days, book specialist appointments, and on actual appointment days, spend 6 to 8 hours as waiting time in health facilities. This is why we started LifePlus. LifePlus is a telemedicine platform that integrates virtual physician consultation, medical testing, and e-prescription, allowing patients to access essential medical services instantly and conveniently in one application. Patients can find doctors based on specialty, price range, as well as hospitals, book appointments, virtual as well as physical consultation. On the other side, doctors write test orders based on patients' symptoms as well as prescription notes. With this, patients spend $20 less per physician consultation and save a significant amount of time. What really sets us apart is our commitment to preventive care. We offer this to patients throughout their ailment, and this has proven to have better patient health outcomes than single session providers. We charge $4 to $18 for the consultation paid by patients and take 5% commission for tests done by a partner at a facilities. With $387 currently awarded and 41 health facility partnerships across Tanzania, we facilitate over 1,200 appointments monthly, generating $9,600 of monthly recurring revenues. We're profitable. Last year, we made an astounding 140% growth in revenues, facilitated 14,200 appointments, and over 13,000 medical tests, generating over $134,000 per reference. So what is the market size of the today? Our target is to capture 30% of 25 million outpatients that spend more than $2.4 billion annually with chronic conditions, also undergoing long-term treatment. These patients also have access to the internet, which means they can use our services. We're full to our recent partnership with R&D Healthcare Group, a leading healthcare provider in Tanzania, operating 5 hospitals in Arusha and Mwanza. These partnerships bring on board 204 specialist doctors and enable us to facilitate 600 appointments every month. With this collaboration, we anticipate a significant boost in our revenues, projecting a 14% revenue. Our team consists of experts in the medical field, technology as well as business, and with over 3 years of experience into the business, the team has shown capacity in executing the company's vision and achieving our goals. My name is William Ndula. I'm a chemist professional with more than 8 years experience in the medical field, and collectively, we have more than 32 years on experience. We're seeking $500,000 to expand the customer acquisition operation and complete our test facility, which is currently under construction. This funding will allow us to grow by 4x and achieve a quick return of investment. Investing in LifePlus isn't just investing in a profitable business, but also impacting millions of lives. Join us on a journey to make quality healthcare accessible and affordable for every African. Thank you.
Rest of the world would depend on Africa for talent over the next 10 to 15 years. The population is very young and growing rapidly. Sadly, majority of African parents cannot afford quality schools that can prepare children for the future workforce. EduSchool is a one-stop solution that matches African students with the right K-12 private schools and helps finance their education affordably. On the platform, parents are able to find and apply to vetted schools. They can access low-interest tuition financing as well as tuition discount for their children easily. Schools, on the other hand, are able to meet over 80% of their enrollment target with less than 10% of their marketing budgets. We charge schools $100 monthly subscription for enhanced visibility on the platform. We earn 12% commission on tuition for students that are placed through the platform, and we lend to parents and schools at 6%. We have listed well over 8,000 top-rated schools in Nigeria. We have placed more than 2,500 kids in those schools, and we have generated over 400,000 revenue over the last 24 months. We are profitable. Our margin is at over 80%. Over 8,000 schools onboarded on EduSchool provide education for more than 2 million children. By lending to just 20% of this, that presents us with a market opportunity of over $400 million. The tuition financing gap in Nigeria is about $30 billion US, and that represents 21% of the sub-Saharan African market. We are looking at 5% of this over the next 10 to 5 years. We have signed 4 commercial lenders that are providing us over $20 million in credit line. Leveraging this, we will be able to lend to over 5,000 parents as well as 1,000 schools over the next 12 months. And that will account for over $500,000 revenue for us. We're a team of education, marketing, finance, as well as software professionals with over 35 years combined experience. My name is Jide Ayebuse. I'm the CEO of the company. I've got over 10 years experience in education, in marketing, as well as in edtech and sales. I used to be country manager for an edtech company that has just achieved unicorn status, where I was responsible for growth across Nigeria and Ghana. My co-founder, Bukola Obelo, has got over 10 years experience in education and in marketing. Our CTO, Demola Babatunde, has got over 5 years experience building software solutions for banks as well as education companies. We're raising $1 million to scale our operations in Nigeria and ramp up our sales. In the next 18 months, we'll be able to launch in Ghana as well as expand to Kenya. So if it's your desire to ensure that every African child is able to access quality education, regardless of their socioeconomic status, we are asking you to please join us.
Smallholder farmers in sub-Saharan Africa lose as much as 50% of their total harvests. 94% of these losses are due to inefficient supply chains. Sadly, most farmers end up selling their produce at half price lower due to the fear of crop spoilage. At Natural Agrofish, we provide solar-powered corn storage stations as the transformative solution to combat food wastage. These extend the shelf life of perishable produce from the usual 2 days to 3 weeks, reducing 80% of food losses. We offer a pay-as-you-store subscription model where farmers pay a flat fee of $0.4 per crate stored per day. And currently, farmers are utilizing 80% of the cold hive space for storage. We also include an offtake mechanism enabling direct purchase of farmers' produce and at a competitive rate, hence eliminating the middleman. We did prototype development and carried out a pilot study with 300 farmers in 2021. Currently, we have installed 4 products, obtained almost 4,000 paying customers, up to 50 metric tons of fresh produce, and achieved a monthly recurring revenue of $12,000. There is a total available market in Africa of $23.8 billion, and it is expected to expand by 7.4% each year. Our target is to obtain only 10% of this total available market in 10 years. We have also recently landed partnership deals with 10 produce buyers who are willing to offtake over 100 metric tons of fresh produce from us every month. This will boost our monthly recurring revenue to $62,000, which will enable us to reach more 5,000 smallholder farmers and reduce food spoilage by 80%. Our team has got a deep understanding of the industry with over 30 years of combined experience working with the government, NGO, and the private sector. My name is Russell Ronald, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Monashalo Agrofresh. I am a farmer and an agriculturist with 7 years of experience in agribusiness and rural development. And Engineer Ronald Mugaiga, our CTO, is a biosystems engineer with over 7 years of experience in the manufacturing industry and seller. We are currently raising $500,000 to set up 20 new cohort heights in 15 new districts of Uganda, mobilize 20,000 new smallholder farmers, and to enable us to take 6,000 metric tons of fresh produce in the next 2 years. Thank you.
Millennial and Gen Z consumers have driven a surge in e-commerce. According to the UN Conference on Trade and Development, the e-commerce sector in Africa has witnessed exponential growth at 21% yearly to reach a projected market value of $75 billion by 2025. As impressive as this growth is, there's simply not enough couriers to fulfill the demands. This leads to delayed deliveries, missed sales opportunities, and ultimately loss of revenue. Messenger is dramatically increasing the supply of couriers by providing long-term loans to finance vehicles, that's motorcycles and tricycles, and short-term operational loans for daily expenses like petrol, maintenance, and insurance. We work with e-commerce platforms and logistics companies that need financing for fleets of vehicles and can also work directly with individual drivers. On our long-term loans for vehicles, we earn 5% interest monthly, and on the short-term loans, we earn up to 24% monthly. In the last 12 months, we financed 150 motorcycles and created jobs for over 300 couriers. Those couriers have completed close to 500,000 deliveries. We are providing more than 1,000 short-term loans, and our default rate is under 4%. We're partnered with housing e-commerce platforms in Nigeria, including Jumia, Omnibiz, and Global. In 2023 alone, we generated revenues in excess of $550,000. And we're growing at 14% every month. In our whole country, Nigeria, there are over 100,000 riders who need financing for everyday operations. Capturing just 20% of this market will provide us over $1 million in our recurring revenue. This problem is not only in Nigeria, and we see opportunities to expand into Francophone markets. We're excited today to announce our expansion into Francophone Africa with our partnerships with Habs Logistics in Senegal. This brand represents one of the most popular logistics companies in this region, with operations in Senegal, Algeria, Togo, and Abidjan, to mention a few. The Messenger team is led by myself, Amanda, as CEO. I have over a decade's experience in logistics, FMCG, and e-commerce across high-grade startups. I am responsible for growth and business development at Messenger. My sibling and co-founder, Etienne, brings a deep understanding of the Nigerian logistics landscape and the challenges faced by businesses in this sector. He is the founding president of the Abuja Logistics Operators Association, serving as a liaison between the government, regulatory bodies, and private sector logistics players in the capital of Nigeria. He also serves as the chief operating officer at Messenger. We're raising $1.5 million in debt and equity to finance additional assets, operations, and marketing across these new cities. We have an immediate need for debt of $300,000 to satisfy a backlog of assets and short-term loans with our partners in Senegal and Nigeria. Join us to turbocharge e-commerce in Africa. Thank you.
In West Africa, 80% of the economy is informal, and families make a living from the small businesses. Most of these small businesses struggle to retain clients, sell more, and even access funding, leading to a serious growth stagnation. Take one of our clients, for example. He was struggling to retain clients because he didn't have solution to receive on-time payments. But what was, Musa had no database of his trusted client to use for value addition. At Bamibo, we are building an app that enables merchants to receive digital payments. Now, Musa is able to receive all types of digital payment as well as reach to his recurring customers with special offers like promotion codes. Bamibo enables merchants to receive payment, have full visibility of their transaction, and the mechanisms that help them communicate with their client. This seamless process also enables the merchant to store important data that can assist them with loan application and other scaling opportunities. We help our partners to increase the turnover by over 30% while taking only 1% in transactional fee, and that a monthly subscription of $10. Our revenue model enables us to make money from the first month we bought a client. Since our launch in April 2023, we have onboarded more than 700 clients who use Bamibo day to day. We are taking a staggered approach to customer onboarding in order to save and learn from our customer, and we currently have a waiting list. The volume of mobile money transactions performed by the 6 million merchants in Ivory Coast is estimated to be over $290 billion. At Bamibo, we are looking to capture just 10% of those merchants, translating to a total revenue of $6 million from subscription alone. We have partnered with the multiple companies who are using Bamibo software such as Orca, a leading household goods store in Francophone Africa, as well as PAPS, a logistics service provider operating in Ivory Coast, Senegal, and Benin. In addition to that, we are excited to also announce our wide-level partnership with La Poste, the company responsible for postal services in Ivory Coast. But you might be wondering, who is the team behind all this? Our team is made up of individuals with over a decade experience in the fast-growing fintech space in Francophone Africa. Prior to building Bamibo, I was working service distributor for a leading mobile money operator in Ivory Coast for over 5 years. The CTO Romeo built an app and software for banks and fintech, while our sales team is led by C, who also in the fintech space, onboarding more than 1,000 merchants for his previous company. Together, we are determined to transform the payment landscape for merchants. We are looking for $300,000 in equity to help us scale our solution outside Ivory Coast, while also further developing our products, and also $150,000 in debt funding to back up our transaction. Join us as we seek to empower more merchants like Nusa.
In Africa, getting a doctor's appointment can take up to 3 to 5 days. I like the 8 to 12 hour wait time has a 10% likelihood of mortality. 7. This is the story of many Africans infected with the past due to negligence and delayed access to care during a health-limited crisis. Fairmed is reducing mortality rates and wait times to a maximum of 30 minutes using 3 products: the hospital management system, a mobile component for patients, and smart health cards. Our flagship product is a hospital management system deploying to ensure end-to-end automation of medical facilities while improving their revenue by reducing kilometering and fraud. Our patient app is facilitating quick appointment booking, reducing the high dependency on cash, and eliminating the need to queue at payphones, while our smart health cards are providing secure payment options for healthcare. We have adopted a $500 to $4,000 monthly subscription-based model for our hospitals. This depends on the size and capacity of the hospital. And for our patients, we charge a 0.5% commission-based fee for each transaction processed through our platform, with a $5 charge on each health card purchased by patients. We have onboarded over 40 hospitals on our platform, processed over 20,000 transactions, usually monthly, and sell over 15,000 health cards with a monthly recurring revenue of about $30,000. We have currently onboarded over 2.5 million patients across our hospitals using our software as a service model, and now are focused on launching our appointment and payment products to this market. We are currently focused on capturing 7 million people across Nigeria by the end of 2024 and scaling to Uganda, Kenya, Senegal, and Ghana with a potential revenue of $140 million. To achieve these milestones within a short period of time and expand our business-to-business components, we have successfully secured partnership with First Bank, a financial institution with over 800 branches and 39 million customers across Africa. We are leveraging other commercial relationships with over 1,000 healthcare facilities, whilst they provide infrastructure financing as a service. That's not all. Our business-to-customer channels will also attract significant growth, as we will be adding access to convenient healthcare on all First Bank existing platforms. This will accelerate our scale in Nigeria and all of Western Africa. Collectively, the team has over 20 years of relevant experience as we're a team of medical doctors, business consultants, and software engineers. My name is Dr. Are. I am the CEO and a co-founder of Cohort. I'm a medical doctor with specialty in health informatics and more than 10 years experience deploying e-health solutions. My co-founder is Esther, She is the Chief Financial Officer of one of the co-founders private. She is an economist with strong business acumen and a career spanning over 5-year experience across finance as a corporate banker and healthcare as a business consultant. We are raising $1 million to launch phase 2 of our patient platform, hit our milestone of onboarding 100 hospitals across 3 African continents by the mid of 2025, and more importantly, to further reduce mortality rates from the current 7.5% to 6% by the end of 2024. We welcome you to join us on our journey to change healthcare in Africa. Thank you.
Homeowners struggle every day to fight competitive quotes from contractors who would manage their properties in a time limit. 2 years ago, I spent almost $15,000 trying to finish my new. And it was about 15% of this money and spending more than 3 weeks gathering estimations and looking for settlement service providers and engineers. This is the struggle for over 5 million Egyptian homeowners currently. With Ostamandi, you can finish and renovate your home in just 4 steps. Download the Ostamandi app, design your home online with an Ostamandi engineer, get an instant smart code from Ostamandi, make your payment, and do all that in just 1 day. Then you are ready to finish your home with Ostamandi service providers and optimize the cost. Our platform currently services 2 tiers of products. On big-ticket projects, which average $15,000, we take 50% commission. On a small and routine maintenance projects, we currently offer that free of charge. However, we are rolling out a subscription plan to service providers for this deal. We currently have more than 350 active vendors in our system, with an additional more than 1,200 vendors currently undergoing the onboarding process. To date, we have done 24 largest scale projects. We had generated more than $175,000. In addition to this, our platform has been used for more than 10,000 routine maintenance buyers. Because the app is self-sufficient, 2 Ostamandi team members can manage more than 1,600 service providers and engineers through our innovative team. As Egypt's population explodes, an estimate of at least 500,000 homes need to be finished annually in the next 5 years. To help us do this, we have formed a strategic partnerships with Fannie and Adair, the leading on-demand home service marketplaces in the region. This, in addition to 15 other local partners, will unlock a massive opportunity for Ostamandi and the service providers at least. And all these partnerships will enable us to issue more than 1,100 daily quotes and have more than 6,000 service providers by the end of 2020. Ostamandi is really proud to have an experienced team in different fields. Our chief engineer Fuad is our domain expert with more than 25 years of experience. Nasawi has an MBA from Sholik School. Yassin has a PhD in machine learning. Rushdie has more than 10 years of experience in operations. And I have a master's degree in computer engineering from University of Florida. We are currently raising $500,000 to enhance our technology, our operations, marketing, and add new product features. So if you want to turn them all improvement jobs, you imagine if the jobs are well done, somebody is always here to help you. Thank you.
Did you know that chronic pain medications cost are 6 times higher than regular medications?
Africa witnesses 70% of global chronic pain-related deaths, yet only 3% of patients have healthcare insurance. Loans requiring collateral and high interest rates limits healthcare providers from offering necessary medical care. 10MG tackles challenges by forging exclusive deals with medication manufacturers, securing a 34% discount. Healthcare providers benefit from a 23% discount, reaching patients in underserved areas with a 17% price reduction. Our AI-driven solution simplifies lending, verifying the eligibility for cross-border loans with single-digit interest rates, no collateral, and support from UK-based financial institutions. Our current revenue streams originate from two primary products: medication procurement, where we earn 11% on each sale; loans to healthcare providers, where we earn 2% interest on each disbursed loan. We have generated a total revenue exceeding $304,900 and maintained a monthly recurrent revenue of $23,000 during our 13 months of operation. Our platform has successfully enrolled more than 2,700 healthcare providers, serving over 159,000 patients every month. Additionally, we have facilitated over $59,300 in low-interest loans to healthcare providers. Notably, 62% of our impact has positively affected underserved communities, with 47% of beneficiaries being women under 50 years in northern Nigeria. 10MG Pharma aims to capture a serviceable, obtainable market of $850 million, constituting 20% of the overall market size of $4.3 billion. We aim to capture 10% of this market within the next 5 years. We are excited to announce our expansion into Francophone Africa through a strategic partnership PNA, the pharmaceutical supply chain hub of Senegal, which serves over 2,000 healthcare providers. We have also obtained an equity-free business endorsement from Astor University, which enabled our UK registration and helped us to secure a $35,000 EU grant. The team is led by myself, Christian, as the CEO. I have over a decade's experience within the chronic pain niche. I have 2 master's degrees that includes an MBA in pharmaceutical management and a 6-month research term at Astor University. My co-founder, Joy, is a lawyer and brings over 5 years' experience of social impact experience. We are asking for $600,000 in equity funding to expedite our growth in the Nigerian market and expand into Senegal in the next 18 months. Join us to reduce the high level of mortality from chronic pain. Thank you.
Ever experienced the frustration of running a business and conflict dealing with a lack of change? Managing a cash transaction-based business is hard, especially in a cash-driven economy. Merchants face challenges like insufficient change, slow transactional processes, dispute with customers, and the complexity of tracking sales. On the other side, customers too get frustrated by slow payments and change issues. These problems are common. They not only disrupt sales, but they also complicate overall management of a business, leading to big losses in a context where most of the merchants rely on small daily transactions to make a living. Cohort, created in Senegal, is an innovative payment system using NFC technology for fast and contactless transactions. It helps speed up buying and selling, fixes issues with change, and reduces wait times. It's perfect for cash-heavy sectors like busy shops and transport. First of all, Cohort Pass works offline, perfect for those without smartphone or internet, unlike traditional mobile payments. Cohort Pass-based financial transactions quick, easy, and accessible for everyone. The system includes POS terminals for merchants and NFC accessories like stickers, keychains, and bracelets for users. Our business model is simple. Merchant can lease POS terminal for just $16 a month and we earn 70%. Additionally, we provide NFC item for them to sell and we keep 25%. Currently, our transaction fees account for a small portion of our revenue, but we anticipate that scaled, this will be our primary revenue stream. Since the launch of our pilot phase in April 2022, we have secured more than 40 merchants in our network and about 3,000 end users. In the last 3 months alone, our transaction growth rate has hit 18%. To date, we have processed close to $500,000 in total transactions volume. In Senegal alone, our current market size is $2.8 billion. The market is growing at 40%, and by 2027, it will be almost $5 billion. Additionally, our electronic money agreement with our banking partner in the Central Bank of West Africa significantly enhances our potential for regional expansion. In line with our growth strategy, we are excited to announce a partnership with FNBS, the National Bakery Association of Senegal. They have connected us with a network of over 1,500 potential customers across Senegal. This represents a potential monthly recurring revenue of $40,000 a month. The team is led by ASIP and Hamidi Ba, two brothers driven by the love for technology and ownership. Together, we bring more than 30 years of combined experience in business and technology. Razid, our CEO, has been an entrepreneur for more than 10 years. He has successfully launched many ventures, which include a trading company and a shopping mall in South Africa. I am happy to be the CTO. I have over 13 years of international experience in IT and finance. My career includes managing complex projects and security teams at prestigious companies such as Credit Suisse, UK, Airbus, and Mirage. We are currently raising $350,000 in equity to fuel our growth. We are also raising $200,000 in debt for POS and NFC hardware, which we can lease out. We have already secured $40,000 in debt funding from Nadea, marking a significant step in our funding journey. If you believe in the vision for a cashless Africa, please join us on our inspiring journey.